Welcome back to the RFL Network's preseason analysis. I'm your host, Azu Malachi, breaking down the latest news, trends, gossip, and whatever else you might want to talk about here in the RFL world. Now, today we'll be focusing on the East Ardougne Express, a team whose name might sound unfamiliar, but whose players are definitely not. Breaking down the roster, we have Wild Tilt, 2 Strong, actually known as Diesel 122, 305 Pitbull, Lancer 995, and It's Cheese. Now, one thing that keeps catching my eye here in Season 11 is this trend that team owners are having where they're picking up players from Season 10 that are recording absolutely zero stats and signing them to their team in Season 11. One player that I'm particularly following today is Lancer 995. He actually played for the Tyrus Titans in Season 10 alongside his team owner Wild Tilt and recorded zero stats whatsoever, yet still managed to find a way onto the roster here in Season 11. Another player, It's Cheese, actually known as Cheese in Season 10, who also played with Tilt on the Tyrus Titans, recorded 1 touchdown reception and 7 tackles, which doesn't make him completely AFK, but not really a performance to boast about going into this new season. Now, earlier today I got in touch with Lancer and asked him a few questions about his inactivity from Season 10, as well as where it would lead him going into Season 11. He stated that anyone will tell you that when he plays with a team he's comfortable with, his activity goes through the roof. I asked him, does he feel more comfortable with the East Ardougne Express than he did with the Titans from last season? And he stated that he actually felt more comfortable with the Titans than he does with the Express, which is surprising considering that he posted absolutely zero stats. So we'll just see what that does with his performance here in Season 11 here with the Express. I also asked him where does he see his team in 8 games, which is the end of the regular season. He stated that although he definitely sees his team as a playoff contender, as far as the regular season goes, he won't count his chickens before they've hatched. Now, coming up next, we have an interview with 305 Pitbull. But first, if you or someone you know wants to try out RuneScape or maybe join the RFL for yourself, simply go to runescape.com, click on the forums, and search RFL Football. All right, I have with me now a player who put up about 36 passing touchdowns in Season 11, or Season 10, was also the owner of the Vark Rams. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing 305 Pitbull.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing, man?
Good.
All right, so breaking it down, looking at your stats from Season 10, like I said, you had 36 TD passes in Season 10, 13 TD rushes. Do you expect to continue such a strong QB presence going on into Season 11?
Not really, because I have more QBs on me, so that means I can focus more on my original trait, which is right receiver.
Right receiver. Well, who do you expect to pick up the QB role for your team?
Tilt mostly.
Tilt?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I interviewed Diesel earlier, and he kind of thinks the QB role is going to him. So do you expect to see maybe an alternation between the two, or is there going to be a little competition going on?
Well, it's more going to be whoever has the most lag, because Tilt even said I'm up for QB, Diesel and him have lag.
Right. Okay. We'll just have to see how it plays out. All right. Earlier in Season 10, you announced your retirement for the season coming up, Season 11. Yet here you are. So will this affect your eagerness to perform at 100% in the upcoming regular season?
I've been training secretly off season to get better, and I think my training will come out through for me.
So do you definitely feel that you have the desire to play still?
Not really. It's just I'm doing it for championships now.
Right. So
I just want to win.
Just in it for the ring, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So what are your thoughts on Tilt? I know he drafted Lancer 995 and Cheese. Lancer actually put up zero stats in Season 10, and Cheese recorded 1 TD reception and 7 tackles. So what do you feel about these two players who will presumably be inactive here in Season 11?
My idea on them is if me or Diesel get inactive or Tilt, they can come in and fill roles because they are trained well.
Do you feel that they can be dependent on to come to the games if they're not going to have too much playing time?
Well, that's what me, Tilt, and Diesel are for. We can always make every game. We don't have to rely on anyone.
So you're guaranteeing 100% attendance, huh?
I'm guaranteeing 100% attendance on me. I don't know about the rest of my team.
All right, that's all you can ever look at. So where do you see your team in 8 games?
What do you say?
Where do you see your team in 8 games? So the end of the regular season.
I see myself And my team 7-1.
7-1, huh? Who do you expect to lose to?
That we don't know.
You just expect one lose, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, last question. All right. So I know there was a strong desire from you to want to play with Hyman 745 or 747 with the Virak Rams this season. When negotiations fell apart, did it leave you with any bad vibes between the two of you?
Me and James will always be cool together. He's the first person I want to ring with. James is awesome. He's my coach, basically. He taught me everything I knew.
So are you still looking to play with him, or are you more content with your team now?
Discussions that go on with me and James behind closed doors stay with us. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time, and good luck in season 11.
I look forward to watching this.
All right, man. Take it easy. Well, this just about wraps up my analysis of the East Ardougne Express. I would say their biggest obstacles going into season 11 would to really make sure that everyone is affirmed in their commitment to the team. As long as everyone agrees that they're a part of this team, they're a part of this program, and they make it to practice and they make it to the games, I see no reason why this team shouldn't be a top contender in the RFL season 11. I've been your host, Azu Malachi, and if you liked the video, please rate it, subscribe it, and I'll see you next time.